Previously on Sydney Survivor, Introverts vs Extroverts. The Extroverts were playing dirty.
One of the ladies I think she tried to lick my neck or something.
But after the Introverts won the first immunity challenge and saw Nat sent to the edge, the game immediately turned into a treasure hunt.
Congratulations, you have found a clue to hidden immunity idol.
Marked with an X possibly, so.
Next immunity challenge, the Extroverts clutched it, sending the Introverts to trial for the first time. And when the votes were read, Sydney Survivor history was made. That means that everyone will re-vote. Deadlock with re-vote, Joanna eventually became the second person voted to the edge of extinction.
Fucking make myself a crown of fucking thorns! Woo! Woo!
Hi, Joanna.
Hi.
Welcome to Extinction, where you will have a chance to battle your way back into the game. For now, just relax. You've got a lot of time on your hands. I'm sorry you voted off, but luckily Extinction does present an opportunity and you'll get a chance to battle your way back into the game. Until then, enjoy Extinction.
Hi. You doing okay? Yeah. Are you okay? No. No? What happened? I don't know. Don't know? Yeah, first boot. Love it. Oh, what happened to you? We had a split. So it was a split between me and Morgan, and then we had a revote and it was split again. So we had to do a unanimous vote, so between the two of us, and then here I am.
Yeah. Fucking sucks.
Yeah, that's alright.
I think if I went back, I don't think I've actually got anyone necessarily to target.
I've had a bit of time to process what happened at Tribal, but I think like, it is what it is, and I think it wasn't like an absolute blindside or anything mean like that. So I think it's, it is what it is, and I've got a good chance of getting back in the game, hopefully. It's really hot up here, and I think we're trying to sort out what we want to do if we do find something, because if she finds something or I find something, it's kind of hard to hide it when there's only two people, so we might as well I don't know, there's no point having an idol if you're out of Extinction, so might as well pass it on.
So you guys have had a little bit of time now at the edge, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. But as I said earlier, the edge provides an opportunity, and that is to battle your way back into the game. Until we get there, I'm going to read you this riddle, and hopefully you can figure it out and go on a little bit of a hunt, okay? So once I've finished reading the riddle, I'll give you a 5-second countdown, and then you can go, okay? So the riddle is, no matter the weather, it's now or never. To find your flock, you must find a... Okay? As Eli would say, contestants ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Hopefully, actually, if I find it, hopefully it's an advantage to the challenge to get off Extinction.
There is it. Over there, I found this bag and it was empty. And I knew that wasn't there before because I've scoured around here, right? And all of a sudden, I've looked up a little bit further and I saw a blue feather. Congratulations. This advantage is potentially game-changing. This advantage allows someone still in the game to mutiny and change tribes after an immunity challenge. You must pass this to someone in the game by writing their name on the back of their note. The person who you write on the back of this note will receive a new note with the advantage and the rules of the advantage.
Hey, take it out. Don't cut it yet. Oh, yeah.
So we just had our first tribal council, and I was hoping that it would be a unanimous decision, but unfortunately it was a split vote.
Joe got eliminated. It was a tie vote and then a tie again, so we had to make a decision of do we want to go to rocks or do we want to unanimously vote someone out.
Unfortunately, we got rid of Joe, who was one of the girls that I voted with. So just curious to know now what happened with the tie dynamics, because I thought we had a majority with the vote that was going in, and now it's not the case, and I'm on the minority in my tribe, so it'd be interesting to see what happens.
The people that I didn't think I was allied is the ones I actually voted with, so I don't know what happened there. And then I ended up saving Morgan by saying no, I'm not going to switch from Morgan because I feel that she's one of my closest one that feeds me information, so I really want her to stay around for as long as possible.
I hadn't talked really to you, Oscar or Joe.
Right.
And we brought up all three of your names. And what's her? Lizzie, is that her name?
Tilly.
Yeah. She said not you because she wants to work with you.
Yeah.
That's how we landed on Joe because I forgot about Oscar. So the reason, we just brought up the three who we didn't know. And she said she wants to work with you, so we kept you.
So with that tie, that was I wasn't too stressed because either way, one of us is going to edge of extinction. I think both of us have good chances of coming back. People had agreed with me to vote Joe, and then one of them didn't, which is fine, but I'd rather them just be honest about it.
But you were the one that suggested as well, so I was very that's the thing, and I guess I know everyone says everything to everyone, but it was a majority thing, and then I for sure thought that, I definitely thought you would flip.
Really?
Yeah, when it came to the second one, because I was like, Anna, like competition for him, but it's okay, obviously.
Yeah.
That was so intense. I was like not sure, going into it, what was going to happen. So Tilly, we thought she was with us. So me, Tim, Morgan and Chris all voted together. So there was a line in the sand drawn, but we thought we had Tilly, but she voted for Morgan.
Anyone?
That's the thing, there was not enough chat. We didn't discuss it all because I was just hoping we would just win and be hunky-dory. Yeah. And then avoid it.
Very surprised. The people who named Morgan to me didn't, but I was very surprised because they were the ones that suggested it. So I was a bit confused by that because I definitely thought, so I was just trying to go with majority. Obviously that now means Oscar, myself and Tyrone are minority. No, but not the bestest position ever.
Talking about someone sitting out, now no one's sitting out.
I know, true, exactly.
All even again.
Can't predict anything.
So, but do it.
I've got good trust with Tim, Morgan and Chris now. So there's the four of us. I also like Oscar. I thought he was gunning for me, but he wasn't. But now I feel a little bit bad that I didn't even let him in on that. I should have probably told him because he didn't know what was going on.
Yeah. I feel like that was not ideal, but I'm still here. So hey, now I haven't, not an enemy in the group, but someone that knows I voted that we tried to vote him out. So, fuck, I didn't even know they were voting Joe enough, I'm a bit out of the loop, so it's a bit scary there. But also, it wasn't my name, so feeling still a bit comfy.
Yeah.
How do we feel as a team?
I'm really happy with those three. Like, I trust them completely now. They stood by me and they had the chance to swap and they didn't. So I'm glad going forward I know who to trust, and
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what happens from here because the trial was obviously split into two. So hopefully we can recover and kind of get some bit of unity again, but we'll just have to wait and see. Luckily, I voted for Joe, so if anything, the four of us that did vote Joe will just stick together, and if anything else pops up, we can kind of just have a voting block from here.
Worst time ever. Right, so we won the immunity challenge, first win of the season for the Extroverts, so officially not the worst tribe ever. That was the goal. Honestly, it takes a bit of a load off. It was getting really frantic, even just with one tribal council.
I think we all just, as a team, just did our part.
That's it.
And Maddie put her hand up to get, I'll do the puzzle, so she owned it, and it was just great.
And it was so good how we went either side and we went, no, so
Smash challenge. No, it was so good. we'd come together. Maddie really took control. She was the bomb at that. I'm so glad we won because I couldn't go back to tribal. It was so nerve-wracking.
I did do well on the puzzle, which I'm glad that we won, but then a lot of the tribe were kind of saying, oh, that was like really great, which, you know, isn't part of my plan. So now it's kind of like just managing that threat level. I don't want to be seen as too physical. So yeah, great that we won, but just gonna have that in the back of my mind for the next physical challenges.
Good job, guys. At the start, Mac, you were like, let's just go slowly. Like, they were beating us.
Yeah, and it didn't matter.
And we just come back and went,
We just set the pace.
This time we really focused on teamwork. I think that was our biggest thing this time, was to make sure we're all on the same page. That's why before the challenge started, I tried to sort of be like, okay, we're going to do this, like prepare ourselves. And it wasn't just me, it was also other people as well.
now it's like, we'll get some food, regroup and go out for another challenge. It seems like we've kind of we had a bit of time to bond. We're talking with each other, so that makes a big difference too.
Smarter than me.
Maddie, you said you had kids too?
Yeah, I've got 2 little ones. So Jagger just turned 1, and Paolo, my daughter, she is nearly 3, so 1 and 2.
Yeah, Marissa's sort of hit me hard. She's, I don't know, if she told the camera she's got terminal cancer, which is really like upsetting. It just hits you straight away.
Oh, good. No, it's hard. It makes it even harder because I'm actually trying to, like, think of this cancer shield, and we're trying to break down the shield so we can kill the cancer. But like, it legit, it is what it is. And like you're saying, like, I'm just like, let's just get things done.
Yeah.
Like, let's go, let's try it, next thing. Speaking of things, should we eat some food? Because I haven't like
chocolate.
Yeah, we do.
My mum a few years ago to brain cancer. So hearing that, it just sort of, obviously a really strong woman, inspirational type thing. So it's nice, and everyone sort of had their 2 cents and had their own stories.
About 3 weeks ago, my best friend's between us, there's a bit of an age difference between us, but she just found out like she was pregnant before I came on here, and I was just over the moon because, like, as I've grown up in a split family, blood is not always everything.
It's obviously we have time.
Yeah, we got heaps of time. Are you going to try and...
I don't want to be the one to roll it down, I suppose.
We went and found the well, and me, Isabel, Shane and Marissa sort of locked in a foursome with Maddie.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling that. At least run this for a little while.
Yeah.
And I think if it's out of the other 3, I'd keep Marissa the longest.
Yeah.
I like it. Shane was a bit standoffish, I was a bit surprised at. He's sort of like, yeah, like just really non-committal, which is fine, but I'd rather a bit more like Marissa's gung-ho. Isabella's gung-ho. Like, we're definitely a 3 at the moment.
Max said that he was keen on getting rid of DAO. I don't really care as long as it's not me, and I'm staying with the numbers. But Mac wanted a group of 5. He's talking about me, Maddie, Bella, Shane, and Mac.
Right now we have an alliance. It's me, Ian, Maddie and Shane. Hopefully Shane, I'm not too sure.
There's me, Mac, there is Maddie and Shane, so there's 4 of us that we are going to stick together, hopefully, to get us to merge, because we don't want to go home, no way.
I think we've got a solid 4 at the moment. I still have to chat to Shane because we split off and did a bit of, you know, the world chats and another group, but I'm feeling really solid with Deo, Ian, Shane, and we kind of said that we had a majority there, and are thinking Mac at this early stage because he's very dangerous.
I'm scared of Mac.
Me too.
I'm scared of Mac. I think he's very strong
strategic.
and strategic.
Mac, I just can't trust him. He's very strategic, and yeah, he'll throw me under the bus or blindside me so easily.
It's been a bit harsh. Yeah. I also noticed one thing as well was that during the challenges, there's a lot of shit talking going on, and I can tell a lot of the introverts seem not very happy with some of the shit talking. So when it gets to merge, depending who's on our team on merge, we'll see how we go. But that's why I'm playing a very quiet game, not saying too much when it comes to the challenges, because I think those comments from our side will come back to bite some people in the ass. Because I was talking to Mac, and Mac I don't think was on the same page, so I'm quite scared of what he could decide. That's why I'm sticking with my alliance, and hopefully we can just eliminate the threat. I think Mac is a big threat, so we'll see how we go.
Extroverts, getting your first look at the new Introverts tribe. Joanna voted out at the last Survival Council. A few reactions there. Isabel, what do you reckon about that one?
I don't know, Eli. I don't know what's happening over in the Extrovert team, but I think that would be a massive loss for them other being over there. But you never know, they might have another strategy we don't know about.
And Ian, you had a bit of a reaction as well about Joanna being good at puzzles?
She was brilliant at puzzles. Like, she basically, you know, won that first challenge for them, and silly.
Any thoughts on that, Oscar?
I don't think she did the puzzle.
Okay, well maybe it was someone else.
We don't know who it is.
All right, are you guys ready to get to your next immunity challenge?
Yeah.
All right, Maddie, I'll grab back the tribal
Bye, Angela.
title.
See ya.
All right.
See you soon, Angela.
Survivor gives you wings.
All right, guys, immunity is back in play. This is tags at sea. For this challenge, players are to square off one-on-one in a game of tags at sea. What tags at sea is a mix of Oztag and sumo at sea that we see in classic Survivor challenges. They will be trying to grab a tag from their opponent. Once the tag has been ripped, they score 1 point. The first tribe to score 3 points wins immunity. I'll give you guys a minute to strategize and we'll get going. For tribal immunity, first up we have Morgan for the Introverts and Maddie for the Extroverts. Survivors ready? Go! Introverts 1, Extroverts 0. Alright, for Extroverts we have Deo. For Introverts we have Tyrone. Alright, survivors ready? Go! Oh, Tyrone grabs it straight away. Deo falls in. First at 3, 2-0. So Introverts can win it here. For Extroverts we have Mac. And for Introverts we have Oscar.
Oh, Mac! You got this!
Survivors ready? Go!
Oh, it's so wobbly. Oh, right. I knew they were going to do that. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh, no, Mac!
Come on, Mac!
Introverts win immunity! Okay, Introverts, congratulations. Come grab the idol. Alright, you can take that and you can head back to camp. No tribal counts for you. Enjoy a break. Okay, Extroverts, unfortunately nothing for you. You guys are heading back to Tribal Council where someone will be the third person voted out to the edge of extinction. I'll see you guys at Tribal.
Challenge was shit. Yeah, very tough challenge. It's one of those ones that could go 50-50 with any of those matchups.
I'm a shit swimmer, so I'm glad they decided not to pick me to do it. I try to give some tips. I don't think, no matter what we did, it's one of those ones that's like, oh well. To be honest with you, I don't think we could have done any better or worse, right? So, yeah. Which is really shit. And that's kind of what I just said in my confessional. I'm like, look, normally it makes it easier if someone stuffs up and then you can kind of pin it on them. Like for Nat example, she should jump out and swum.
I think it's kind of gutted everyone. Everyone's kind of in a low mood, especially because we bonded over our win, and now we're back to tribal. So
it's going to be interesting to see how we all scramble back here in camp now to figure out who's the next one to go.
We thought we put our best and physical threats out on the pontoon, but clearly it wasn't enough to get the win.
I put my hand up for the challenge. I've played a lot of Oztag and rugby in my life, so I thought that maybe I could do it for the team, but unfortunately no.
At the end of the day we lost, and trouble awaits. We've got a little bit of time now. We're going to have a quick chat with everyone, try and get that 5 on the same page.
Have you found the idol yet?
I found it. So before the challenge, I had time. I had a bit of an open idol search. I managed to find this. I haven't read it yet. I'm assuming it's an idol because that's what the clue said. I found it where the clue was. Because you found a hidden mini idol. When player trouble cancel, any votes against you will not count. The last time you can play it is when there are 5 players left in the game. So the thing is, I found it and we had a couple minutes before the challenge. I told Maddie. In exchange, she told me she has knowledge is power, which worries me. I'm very worried that she could just take it off me and vote me out. So it'd be a huge move on her part, which might put a target on her. It's hard to know what's true and what's not. You hear stories.
I think this vote is important because I know that Mac is a very strategic player. He's shown me he has an idol in his pocket. So I want to either flush that or get him out. But I want to keep him close so he doesn't know that I'm working against him. I've got a knowledge is power advantage, so I could potentially call him out and get that idol for myself. But then it's a public idol, so I don't want to have that threat level just yet in the game. I really have to think about how I'm going to use that. At this stage, I think there's 2 mini alliances, and me, Shane and Rissa seem to be the swing vote. So it's either we go with Deo and Ian and vote out Mac, or we go with Mac and Bella and vote out Deo. At this stage, I'm hoping to chat to Shane, get his thoughts, and lean towards Mac.
There's a couple of toss-ups. The consensus is everyone's looking at a couple of the big fellas, so either Mac or Deo. My thoughts are probably not in those directions yet. However, if we were to lose Mac, that he's probably my major rival here. It's probably the person that I trust the least. So if that's the consensus, I just might have to live with that decision.
I heard that.
But
has it landed on that now?
No.
I'm pretty sure now, I'm feeling a little bit confident with Shane. I think that we're strong, and I think Maddie's with us as well. So I feel confident with those two. So the 3 of us are tight. I think what we're deciding is Mac and Deo, and we're not sure if we should split the vote.
So we have our core alliance, and we want to vote Mac as quick as possible. It could change, I'm not sure, because Mac is strong, so he could help us in the next challenges, but we don't want to risk that at the same time. Plus, we vote out Mac, we can vote out the other 2 as well, Rizza and Bell.
Mac's great. He's so strategic. Now Belle has got word of that, and what she wants to do is keep Mac for challenges. But I think sometimes you just got to cut him now, and we don't know what the other challenges are going to be.
They're talking about like a super physical threat, and I'm like,
I've won nothing.
We're not near merge yet. We've still got so much time. We need you. We need strong men.
Okay.
Mac's name's been thrown out there, and I'm not happy. Me and Mac have made a connection, and I trust him with my life, and people are throwing his name out there because he's a challenge beast. But I'm like, mate, we're not even near merge yet. We need that physical strength to win us challenges. So now I need to figure out who's voting Mac so I can try and persuade them not to vote Mac and vote someone else, because I'm not losing Mac.
The plans will change.
Look what happened before.
Yeah, exactly.
We said
It's the last conversation.
and Matt and... Huh? Of course I do. I trust him with my life. I'm not voting him until we either get to merge and individual challenges. We need him. Please.
Mate. There's chat I thought about. But I know Bella's not keen, and I can see myself getting in trouble now because I'm in between 2 alliances. As long as it's not me, I don't care.
We need him.
The problem is, right?
Yeah.
They've got the numbers. There's 5 of them.
Who?
Just here.
I trust Maddie, I trust Ian. Shane, I do somewhat trust. I think logically, if anyone decides to flip, they'd be stupid.
Because I'm happy with him. Ian's throwing everyone's name under the bus. You, me, everyone.
I like Ian. I want to keep him on my side. I've noticed that sometimes his voice kind of gets him into trouble. Ian is someone I want to carry through, and when it needs be, I might have to discard him. play with the introverts, see what they think.
Like, what about Ian? What's about Ian's name? Are you comfortable with that, Bart? I'm thinking about it. Because, everyone's names come out. My name came out, which I'm worried about. It seems like Ian is the root of all evil. He's thrown my name out, he's thrown Dio's name, Isabel's name. So it looks like it's going to be me, Isabel, Dio, or Ian with her name too.
Not me.
No? No. That's not what I heard.
I was not putting her name down.
Really?
I swear.
Okay, no. Hey.
So who told you?
More than one person. Yeah. Look, there's been a few conversations. There's more than one person said it. Than you. Okay. Maddie and Shane, this is the test right here. I believe them to a point, but they're not locked in 100% with me.
I think I've got a core that I trust and that I can work with moving forward. So I'm going to stick with that core, and we came up with a name.
He threw you, he threw you.
Okay, you want to do that? We have this bet. This is the majority right here.
Get him out.
We can make that happen.
Bill's told me that you're going to keep my die and throw me under the bus. Is that true or not? Not true? She's trying to make a desperate attempt because there's no one else
I know.
to
And
protect
so
her.
I think she's trying to throw a few people under the bus.
Yeah.
It's probably just more.
He said to me, Dee. I never said that his name was straight out.
So he won't stay at it?
Huh?
He won't stay at it?
Yeah. Are you thinking her too?
I think Belle's name will come out, Mac's name will come out, and Dato's name will come out, I think. But I could be going.
D. Yeah?
D.
Yep, lock it in.
Cool.
He's going to be strong in our challenges moving forward. Rights to leadership. I think we'll be strong in that.
He's a threat, so we need to get him out of the game immediately. If it's not Mac going out, it's Belle. And then if Belle is first, then Mac will be next. We have a core 4 going on, and so long as we stick to our votes, then we should be sweet. Okay, yep, do that.
You two on Bella? Yes. 3 on me.
Mac, okay.
And
Stick to
someone
that.
plays an idol?
Yeah, because they'll have 2 on.
I think it'd be Mac or Dato. Oh, hopefully I'm not on the chopping block again. I've still got that little bit of, could be me.
We've got about 30 seconds. Lock in a name.
Lock it, done.
Yeah?
Yeah, he
That
has.
changes everything.
He has. Cool. Lock it in.
Yes, sir.
We all watch this from home, and in the armchair it seems like, just get them, what are you doing? It's not that easy, particularly when you're talking to someone's face and they're saying, have you got my back? And you're saying, yeah, I got your back. Yeah, it's tough.
You're going to know my trust tonight.
Okay, beautiful.
And how much you can trust me.
Thank you, I appreciate that. When you hear your name, fuck, my butterflies come up, and you're like, oh, I've got the idol, but I don't really want to waste it. I'm confident enough to not play it. And that's famous last words, isn't it?
Alright, extroverts, call it in. Alright, back at it again, guys. I know you've lost, but was it nice to have like a cool down, get in the water a bit? Yeah. Obviously there's not really a lot you can do in a challenge like that, but comparatively to the last tribal council, like, are you guys still that kumbaya attitude, or is there a little bit of division now?
Certainly a lot of names been thrown out, for sure. Similar to last tribal council, but when you hear your own name, you get a little bit on edge. And it's like we're just going to spin a wheel and see who will land on last.
Maddie, do you know who you think you'll be voting for, or are you still making your mind up?
Yeah, I'm confident with who I'm voting for. The chats I had with the people I trust, continue to do what I said I would.
And since last time we chatted, Isabel, is there more alliances now?
I don't know. I feel like with this group of people, we've all connected, and it's really hard to form those alliances because you do want to be truthful and honest and play the game, but you also want to make sure that the people you trust can get you as far as the game can take us.
Ian, what are you basing your vote on?
I'm basing my vote on head knowledge. I'm not going with my gut. I don't go with feelings, because feelings are fine but fickle. You've got to go with I think, how you thought things out, and so I'm going with my thoughts, not with my feelings, because we can all be emotional in this situation. And yeah, so I'm going with what's in my head, not what's in my heart.
Marissa, obviously last time was hard for you guys to vote out Matt. Is this just as hard?
I think all votes are going to be hard, because even though we don't get a lot of time to connect, we are still connecting. And I mean, it's all like, it's my dream, and I know you guys want to be on Survivor, like we all want to do it, so it's just shit.
It is. It's all part of the game though, isn't it, Jane?
Yeah, the stress levels have certainly gone up a couple of notches for this tribal. We had lots of confidence, and you know, at this stage you're looking for an easy score, an easy reason to take someone out. But there's genuine bonds with everybody here in this tribe already. So,
Heyo, do you think you guys will regroup after this? Getting stronger, maybe? What do you think this vote is going to tell about your tribe?
Look, it's a tough decision to always vote someone out, but we just got to, you know, get to the next challenge, try to win that one, you know, try to survive, put our head above the water, you know. So whatever happens here, we'll just have to play along with it and try to win the next challenge.
Now, Mac, are you kind of looking towards, you know, the strategy and long-term game yet, or is it still just so early that it's just kind of about getting through the next tribal council?
No, I mean, obviously one tribal council at a time, but you're going to form your little groups and, you know, alliances that you want to sort of go forward with, and I've done that, and I've made that very clear to the people that I want to work with, and hopefully we're all here after this vote, including myself.
Who feels safe for this vote?
I don't think anyone feels
No one feels safe?
No.
I think everyone's name's been out there at some stage.
Yeah, nice. Well, does anyone have anything they like to say before we go up to vote this time?
Can't vote for me because I've got the flu.
That's such a good.
I love it. Alright, well, on that note, Ian, you're up first.
You're a very good strategic player, but you're too good. I've just got to go with my alliance. I've just got to trust Shane and Maddie.
Who fucking knows where this is going? Good luck.
Someone's got to go. See you, mate.
You are a threat. You are a very, very strong player. And the reason why you're getting voted out is just because we have an alliance already. Nothing personal. We just need to get you out early. And that's the reason why I'm voting you out.
Alright, I'll go tally the votes. Anyone has a hidden immunity idol or an advantage they wish to play, now would be the time to do so. Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote, Ian. That's one vote, Ian. Second vote, Ian. That's 2 votes, Ian. Third vote, Ian. That's 3 votes, Ian. Fourth vote, Mac. That's 3 votes, Ian, 1 vote, Mac. Fifth vote, Mac. That's 3 votes, Ian, 2 votes, Mac. Next person voted out of Sydney Survivor Introverts vs Extroverts, Ian. 4, and that's enough. Please bring me your torch. Ian. Ian, the tribe has spoken. Head to the edge of extinction. Alright guys, well, that's another one. And you extroverts leave your footprints in the sand. And with this vote, another set of footprints washes away with the tide.
They were big footprints too.
Back to camp guys, I'll see you guys soon.
Right.
Thanks, Eli.
Yeah, well that sucks. I'm not actually disappointed because it's been fun and they're a lovely tribe, and I just think they need to do something about Mac because I think he's a real threat. I really trusted Maddie and Shane, and I was blindsided, really good blindside. I had a feeling it was going to be me.
Ian, you did this to yourself. Do not throw my allies under the bus.
Yeah, they're a great team and no hard feelings. It's a game and it's all fun and games and I've had so much fun. So best of luck to everyone.
Next time on Sydney Survivor, Introverts vs Extroverts.
I said, who voted for me? Who voted for me? Obviously Ian's won. No one wanted to own up to it. It's Dio. So he's my next target. Hopefully I don't get swapped with him, but I could not trust him.
Everybody drop your buffs. We're switching things up.
So I've just done the tribe swap and I drew the short straw of going to extroverts.
Well, the tribe swap just happened and I think it was my worst possible outcome.